Mr. Wade here. Another unfortunate story. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead. And you haven't already hit that like button, do it. So, this video is about gang violence. Me and Mrs. Crime walked upon a headstone of Julio, and what happened to him, I will post his name. He was 13 years old in the 8th grade. Now, he was said to have an affiliation to the Serenos. Now, he was found murdered in the alleyway over here in Gresham, Oregon. Gang activity is something else. So what happened was he was bragging and boasting on social media about his status, about whatever. And I'll put more information on here about him. But to know that gang violence is a prevalent thing no matter what state or what city you go to. But to know someone lost their life at the age of 13 due to gang violence is deep. And it's never going to change. Will it get better? I hope so. Has it gotten better? No. But we give respect to him, and I will show you his headstone. So he lost his life at the age of 13. Once again in the 8th grade, dog, in the 8th grade, due to gang violence. So stay tuned. I'm gonna show you his headstone. The city of Gresham states that this is one of their youngest gang violence tragedies in decades. The body of Mr. Julio Cesar Marquez was found on the morning November 6, 2011, between an alleyway and by some apartment complexes by some walk-by children that were trying to take a shortcut to the school. Apparently, one of the ladies that lived in an apartment complex above where they found Mr. Julio Cesar Marquez's body said that night around midnight, she heard a bunch of scuffling back in the back and a bunch of feet kicking the side of the building. What appeared to be Mr. Julio was beaten up by 3 individuals. Mr. Julio Cesar Marquez, he actually was 13 years old. He was part of a dance crew, and he also had some problems where he was in juvenile detention. Now, what led this up to this incident was that he was bragging and boasting on Facebook, social media, about being related to the Sereno gang and everything else that is gang related, how fun it is and how they were looking for some individual, but he was too chicken to come out to face his problems. With further investigations by the police and report writers, they also witnessed talking to other teachers at his school that he was actually making a life change. He actually was getting better grades, some A's, some B's, some C's, actually becoming a model student. And he even talked about actually getting some tattoos removed off his body. Another witness stated that she heard at least 6 gunshots that night of. Also, with autopsy reports, police found out that Mr. Julio Cesar Marquez had blunt force trauma to the back of the head and also was beaten really bad and, of course, shot. As we see, Mrs. Crime is now in his headstone right now. Mrs. Crime found it, discovered it. So right here it says, in loving memory of Julio Cesar Marquez Jr., January 7th, 1998 to November 6, 2011. Age 13 years old in 8th grade. murdered by gang violence. Our respects go out to his family, friends, and everyone else that's related to Julio Cesar Marquez Jr.